Now, from the home of the 2026 Winter Olympics and streaming live on KWQC+, this is a KWQC TV6 News Update.
Welcome to an Olympics special edition of KWQC+. Good afternoon, I'm Brianna Baylog. Every day the Olympics are on, we are asking you to join us at 4:30 for this special Olympic update. We are going to be sharing some fun pieces and investigative ones that we have been working on first in this show, and then look at our medal counts and preview what is coming up for everyone in prime time. Starting off, a Northern Illinois woman's quest for gold reaches another gear tomorrow. Tessa Janicki and Team USA face off against Italy in the ice hockey quarterfinals tomorrow. Team USA has been dominant so far, outscoring their opponents 20-1, including a 5-0 shutout over Canada. Janicki has notched 3 assists in her first Olympics and looks to get her first goal as the team goes into the knockout round. If Team USA wins, they'll move to the semifinal match on Monday. We're going to take a break now and get a look at our first alert weather. Looking outside, it's quite beautiful today, very warm. I mean, this is kind of crazy for February, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah, for February standards, it's really nice out there. You can see we got some sunshine as we look off to the southwest of the Quad Cities. So yeah, it was a little gloomy today, but we really cannot complain about those temperatures. We had temperatures in the 40s and 50s across the QCA, and really this might be the coolest day out of the next 7 as we're looking right now. So let's go ahead and go to our graphic system right now, and we'll talk about the weather overseas in Milan and Cortina. Temperatures there also very mild. In Milan, they're looking at temperatures right around 60 here heading into Friday. It will become a little bit cloudy there, partly sunny in Cortina, a little cooler there off to the north there in Italy, 45 degrees for the high. So kind of similar weather to what we're experiencing here. At least we'll have that range in temperatures here as we head into the next couple of days here. But clearing sky tonight as that system departs off to the south and east. We did have a few sprinkles a little bit earlier, but overall it has been dry. And then 50s are going to make a return on Friday, and they are going to continue here as we head into the weekend. We're talking mid to upper 50s here as we head toward the end of the weekend, and then early next week, we're talking temperatures in the 60s. That comes with the return of wind. Usually this time of year when you get temperatures in the 50s and 60s, it comes at a cost with the wind, but it will be a southerly wind, and we'll see rain chances increase a little bit later in the week as well, but it doesn't look like anything too crazy at this point in time. So there's a look at the clearing sky on the First Alert camera network. That will set the stage for a clear sky here heading into the overnight. There's the returns on radar. Looked a little bit worse. The bark was worse than the bite, that's for sure. We had a lot of dry air that kind of evaporated that rain before it hit the ground. Now we're setting ourselves up for a quiet stretch of weather here as we head into the weekend. As for the next 24 hours, we're down to near 30 tonight with that mainly clear sky, a sunny sky heading into tomorrow. And we'll see those high temperatures back in the low to mid 50s. So there's a look at exact track. Of note is going to be the wind, which is out of the south and southwest here tomorrow. So anytime we get a southwest wind this time of year coming from an area with no snow on the ground, that generally means those mild temperatures. So we'll look for highs in the mid 50s across eastern Iowa and western Illinois. Could be a couple passing clouds here as we head into Friday night. Increasing clouds on Saturday. We'll see our winds switch here a little bit more to the north heading into Saturday. That's as low pressure tracks to our south, and that's going to bring some moisture to portions of Missouri and central and southern Illinois. So some of our southern hometowns near that Highway 34 corridor, Monmouth, Roseville, Burlington, Mount Pleasant, Keokuk, you could be dealing with maybe a few isolated rain showers. It has shown signs of nudging northward just a touch here, but overall it is going to be dry here as we head through the weekend. As for the next couple of weeks, it does look like we're turning into a more active weather pattern with a couple chances of maybe some rain, not really much in the above normal temperatures that are expected here as we go to the next couple of weeks. So we'll continue to watch it very carefully and continue to track these warmer than normal temperatures. If we can go back to the graphics, we'll show you that we're from 15 to 25 degrees above normal here tomorrow. That trend is going to continue here as we head into the weekend with temperatures even close to 30 degrees above the normal here as we head into really early next week, especially off to the west. It looks like they'll have the warmest stretch of weather there, and that trend is going to continue here as we head into next week. So there's a look at the next 7 days. There we go. We've got 56 tomorrow, 55 on Saturday. Again, looking for maybe that slight chance of rain to the south. Upper 50s here Sunday and Monday. Low 60s here on Tuesday. 60 degrees on Wednesday. And even on Thursdays, we see our next system move through, bringing some rain. We'll still see mild temperatures in the 50s. So yes, Brianna, these temperatures, I mean, this looks like an April forecast and not a February forecast. But if you're curious about record highs, the record high on Monday is 60 degrees, but the record high on Tuesday and Wednesday, they're actually in the 70s. So we're probably not going to reach record highs, but back in 2017, many people will remember we had a good stretch of 70s here in February.
Wow, that's so exciting and so happy to hear.
There's going to be a lot of people at the car wash, and I'm sure a lot of people. A lot of people probably going to be sporting the shorts.
Yeah, windows down. Yeah,
nice to get that
beautiful.
fresh air.
Thanks so much, Kyle, for
you're
that.
welcome.
When we come back, we're going to take a look at today's top stories. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're going to take a look at our top news stories of today. First off, a man has died after being hit by a vehicle in Davenport last night. According to Davenport police, a 32-year-old man was walking in the roadway near Rockingham Road and West River Drive when he was hit by a vehicle. The man was taken to the hospital where he died. The driver of the vehicle was not injured and no charges have been filed at this time. Police said the crash remains under investigation. Now to Des Moines, where Iowa lawmakers in the State House of Representatives discussed vaccine mandates and what previous safety precautions should be allowed in a future public health disaster. A bill would ban schools, businesses, and the state government from requiring vaccines or other medical mandates during a health crisis. That means if another pandemic were to happen, there could be no requirement that people get vaccines or wear a mask. Parents who support the change showed up at a hearing to say that this is about autonomy. But opponents of the bill say it will negatively affect children at school. Margaret Buckton with the Urban Education Network says without those safety mandates, schools could be forced to cancel classes and students would fall behind. The Republican-led subcommittee passed the bill, so it moves on to a full committee for further consideration. Meanwhile, some Republican lawmakers are pursuing a bill that would make Iowa the first in the nation to ban requirements for students to get vaccinations against diseases like polio, whooping cough, measles, and rubella unless a family has a medical or religious exemption. Continuing coverage now of the suspected kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie. Earlier today, agents set up a white tent at the front entrance to her Tuscan home. They have since packed up their things and left. We don't know what they were looking for. The 84-year-old mother of Today's Show anchor Savannah Guthrie disappeared 12 days ago under suspicious circumstances. Coming up next, if you compete in the Olympics, you're usually going for gold, silver, or bronze medals. Today, one Olympic athlete received a white gold ring. That and more Olympic news when we come back. Welcome back. We're now going to get into our biggest Olympic news of the day. First, just a few days ago, alpine skier Breezy Johnson won gold medal, and today she got ring of blue and white sapphires set in white gold. Johnson said yes to her longtime boyfriend, Connor Watkins. Watkins proposed to Johnson near the finish line while surrounded by members of the Team USA ski team. It came about an hour after Johnson crashed while competing in the Women's Super G, losing her a potential podium spot. Fortunately, Johnson was unharmed. Congratulations to Breezy and Connor. Now to snowboarding. In the women's half pipe, Team USA's Chloe Kim gets the silver medal, adding to her collection of 2 gold medals. Winning gold in the event is 17-year-old Choi Gan of Team Republic of Korea. Winning bronze is Japan's Ono Mitsuki. Taking a look now at the Team USA medal count, sponsored by Ace Waterproofing and Basement Solutions. Team USA now in 3rd place with 4 gold medals, 7 silver, and 3 bronze, making a total of 14 medals. And that wraps up today's Olympic update. Make sure to tune in to primetime tonight at 7 for even more Olympics. including Chloe Kim's run of the half pipe. Also watch for a team race for the fastest time in the luge team relay, who will win gold in men's moguls, and the athletes on the podium in alpine skiing women's Super G. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back here tomorrow at 4:30 for another Olympic update. Have a great day.